Otto von Bismarck was born in 1815 in what is now Saxony-Anhalt, Germany, to a landowning Prussian family. Bismarck grew up in an aristocratic world of duty, discipline, and monarchy. After an early and somewhat restless youth, marked by brief studies in law, military service, and a reputation for spirited debate, he entered politics in the 1840s. When revolution spread across Europe in 1848, Bismarck emerged as a fierce defender of Prussian conservatism and royal authority. His loyalty to the crown did not go unnoticed. In 1862, King Wilhelm I appointed him minister-president of Prussia at a moment of deep political crisis. Parliament resisted military reforms the king wanted, but Bismarck pushed ahead, famously declaring that great questions of his time would be decided not by speeches and majority decisions, but by blood and iron. Though often misunderstood as a call to war, these words more likely reflected Bismarck's belief that military strength and resolute leadership were essential tools of statecraft. Between 1864 and 1871, Bismarck guided Prussia through three swift conflicts: against Denmark over Schleswig-Holstein, against Austria to expel it from German affairs, and finally against France in the Franco-Prussian War. The victory stirred German nationalism and cleared away rivals, but Bismarck also shaped the diplomatic age, isolating enemies before striking. When French forces were defeated in 1871, the German princes gathered at Versailles to proclaim the German Empire, with Wilhelm I as emperor and Bismarck as its first chancellor. The Iron Chancellor, as he became known, had achieved what decades of dreamers could not: the unification of Germany under Prussian leadership. With unification complete, Bismarck turned from war to preserving peace. He built alliances to keep France diplomatically isolated and maintained a careful balance among Europe's great powers. Domestically, he introduced social reforms: health insurance, accident insurance, pensions. Yet his abrasive style and iron grip on policy created enemies, and after Wilhelm I died, his successor, Wilhelm II, chafed under Bismarck's authority. In 1890, the aging chancellor was dismissed. Bismarck spent his final years at his estate at Friedrichsruh. When he died in 1898, Germany was united and powerful, but also a nation whose future would be shaped by forces he could no longer control. Still, his legacy remains: a master strategist whose blend of realism, diplomacy, and calculated force reshaped Europe and left an indelible mark on modern history.